disappointing jobs report, many lawmakers are getting a little antsy. And there are signs now that Congress and the administration could be looking into what amounts to a second stimulus package. I mean, how much more hammering can this country take? Charles Payne, CEO of Wall Street Strategies. He is also from the Fox Business Network. Charles, how are you?
Good.
Show me, first of all, let me show the debt clock here. And when I say how much more hammering can this country take, show the debt clock. This is usdebtclock.org. Go and spend just a few minutes at this website today. You will see anything that you thought, oh, well, we can handle this spending. Don't worry, our kids' future is safe. Yeah, really? Not unless we act. Charles, explain this chart. I love this chart. Explain it.
Today, we've had a lot of states coming out saying how many jobs were saved or created. First of all, none were created. Since the stimulus plan was gone through, we've lost 3 million jobs. But let's take California. First of all, there's a lot of problems with the plan. On the chart there, you had California, $5.3 billion that he said they saved 100,000 jobs. That's $53,000 a job. Very inefficient. Michigan, $196,000 per job apparently saved. Oregon, $125,000 for each job that was apparently saved. But here's the real deal. This is all redistribution of wealth. This is what was promised, and this is exactly what's happening.
How do you mean?
Can I borrow your chalkboard?
You're going to take my chalkboard? Yeah, go ahead.
Come on.
Come on. Go ahead. Come on, Mr. Expert. Go ahead.
Let me see if I can illustrate
this. Is what always gets you in trouble, Charles. You go to the chalkboard, and then people at the White House are calling you, and they're like, stop using the chalkboard. That wasn't right.
So here we have, right?
Underpants.
No, well,
no,
it's a cup, a saucer cup. Okay.
Okay, got it.
This is all taxpayers.
Going into a cup.
That's right. All of us put this money in here, and it's $787 billion.
Okay.
Okay, this is what comes out of the cup. Who gets the money? So far, union workers?
No.
Welfare?
No, hang on. Wait a minute.
And food.
Wait a minute. You're saying, who gets that? I'm just looking through this like a puzzle. It's like a little game here. You got, yeah, who else gets it? Okay, I got it. Okay.
So this is classic redistribution, right?
Mm-hmm.
Classic. The people who put into it get nothing out of it. The people who backed Obama and the Democrats get everything, welfare recipients and food stamps.
What is at the end of this?
At the end of this is our deficit will continue to go up. Our debt will continue to go up. We'll continue to have to borrow from other countries or print money, and which means that the dollar...
Hold on. I got to go over here. Hang on just a second. So our deficit goes up. Our national debt goes up. Wow. Per taxpayer, we already owe $109,000 each. But that's not the whole story here, because we also have our mortgage debt, personal debt here, credit card debt. Private debt per citizen is $54,000. Got it? So you have to add that to that. And if you go up, here is U.S. taxpayers. Can you scroll up? Can you do that or not? Because there's so much more here. There's all of the liabilities that we've been talking about now with health care.
Right.
And everything else. Here we go. Whoa. Well, when we get the... I mean, does it really matter? Just the red is what we owe. Does it really matter? I can't see it. Guys, you didn't pull it all the way up. Anyway, you add everything up. This, I believe, is what you owe here. Total of 343. No, that's back down. Anyway, you owe a ton of money. Let me ask you this, Charles. If we all owe about $300,000 per citizen,
right,
because of what we've already had,
right,
okay, what we can't afford, how do our children, when they get out of college, everybody says, oh, they're going to leave college with $100,000 in debt. No. They're leaving with $100,000 in debt plus all of this debt.
I don't know. I mean, right now we're talking about a deficit $1.4 trillion. Even at the height of World War II, adjusted for inflation, it was less than $700 billion. We're in uncharted territory, but we know we cannot go this way forever. People watching this, because people in their own households make these same mistakes. But here's another problem with all of this, though. At the same time, we are redistributing wealth. Take some of these other things that aren't called stimulus, the first-time home buyers thing, $8,000 tax credit. But if you make more than $75,000 a year, you don't qualify because you're too rich, even though it's your tax money that's funding it.
Right. Charles, Social Security liability, $13 trillion. Prescription drug liability, $18 trillion. Medicare liability, $73 trillion. U.S. unfunded liability. So in other words, we have to come up with this money. This is what they've already promised.
Right.
$105 trillion. America, stop the madness. Stop the madness. More with Charles in a second.